Hey folks, Hammeh here, a little bit of a channel update for you, just with what's been going on over the last month or so on the channel, a little bit about plans for the next few weeks, and more everything Overwatch and lore video wise, so stay tuned, bunch coming up. Firstly, we hit 60k, little milestone there, not going to make a big deal of everyone, who knows, maybe we'll get to 100k in future. I'll do something extra special for that when it comes along, so a big thanks for all your support as always. Every like, share, comment and sub helps me a real bunch, so thank you again, it's the best support I can have. Give yourself a big pat on the back for being awesome. Next up, what's been happening the last few weeks? I was at MCM Expo, the UK's biggest Comic-Con, had a big bunch of IRL work, YouTube isn't that for now, and other bits and things going on, but fully back into the vids now. There were a whole bunch of vids in the last couple of weeks, now particularly for BlizzCon, and then all of the cool stuff in Overwatch that's come out on the PTR, Ecopoint Antarctica, Sombra. I've got a lot more stuff that I'm working on at the moment, including lore primarily, and then some gameplay and stuff too, more on that later. If you haven't watched everything yet, get caught up in the BlizzCon playlists and the main Everything Overwatch playlist I have for all Overwatch videos I make. Links below. Quick one, over BlizzCon and this week in particular, I released a lot of shorter, some slightly less edited, more gameplay and stream style vids, things like 3v3 gameplay, Sombra news, new stuff from the PTR, new style in short, in a shorter period of time. A small number of you voiced your opinion that it was a lot of videos in a short period of time and that you prefer the longer, more edited stuff. So do let me know what you think of what I've been up to over the last week or so in the comments. Has it been too many videos that haven't been edited enough for you? Or is this kind of thing okay once every so often for you when there's a lot of news that needs covering? I'm talking about things like going through the skins, going through the emotes and things for Sombra, that kind of video. I'd love your opinions on that. Now, as a quick reassurance, this won't happen often. BlizzCon's only once a year, and big drops of new Overwatch content are spaced out generally, so it's not as though this happens every week. I always try with this channel to mix the longer, more edited lore, game theory, and the other videos that I really enjoy making, and I know that you guys really enjoy watching too, with shorter, more edited things like breaking news, more gameplay content, so you can have the long edited stuff you seem to like most from me, and interesting, different content in between too that maybe takes me a little bit less time to make. I want to try and balance those two, but if you've got any strong opinions, please do let me know, particularly what you've seen in the last couple of weeks in the comments below. Helps me make better stuff for you, so thank you for your time in advance. Speaking of which, going to a little bit on content plans, here's what's coming up in the next few weeks. Hero, lore, voicelines and interactions. We got Mercy done finally, yay. Sombra then, put a little stint in that, so I've obviously been delayed the last couple of weeks working on BlizzCon and other things. When the PTR and voicelines are available, there aren't actually interactions I think on the PTR yet, but I'm working on getting those and data mining and investigating as we speak. Also working on Roadhog, Torbjorn and Bastion, so there are 4 more heroes in that series. You should expect to see one of those every week for the next few weeks. Hammeh says, nailing himself to the wall there. I will make it happen. Now, you may have noticed these are taking a little bit longer to make. If you go back in the series, my early videos in that series were maybe sort of 6 to 9 minutes long, and now as I've gone through the series, they've got longer and longer and longer. The latest ones are almost 20 minutes long. Do let me know what length you prefer on those. I'll probably go back over some of the older ones and do some remasters with new footage, new lines that have been added, new lore information that we've got. So I'm definitely going to revisit some of the early ones at some point. I'm thinking Tracer, Reinhardt and a few of those. But let me know how you feel about length of videos in general, what's too long, what's just about right for you. Love to hear your thoughts. As well as that, we're going to have some LoreBytes, some more gameplay focused stuff. I'm thinking like quick guides, returning to those, a few new things on like 3v3, Sombra, and other fun stuff from the new patch coming up. As well as that, we're going to have lore tours. Now, I used to do a map lore and Easter egg series. You may have seen the Hollywood ones. If not, I'm linking that below because I really love those videos. I did them almost a year ago, possibly. How time flies. I'm going to be bringing that back again. I did one on Ecopoint Antarctica recently. Do check that out. I've linked the Hollywood one below, and we're going to be going back through all of the maps, looking at their lore and Easter eggs. So keep an eye out for that series coming soon. I've still got some experimental lore videos on different games that I'm working on for the next couple of weeks. Now, while I'm on that topic, should other game content, in your opinion, live on this channel? In the last few weeks and months, I've done a Warcraft lore vid on a artifact weapon. I did a couple of Let's Play style videos, which were Mass Effect Let's Play, story time, lore playthroughs, and talking about the lore as we go. People in the comments like these, some of you watched them, didn't have loads of views. I'm not hugely concerned about that, of course, but there were a few more unsubs than usual on those. Again, not loads, but a couple more. That made me think, should I do this kind of content on a different channel, or should it stay here? If you have time and you can take a look at those vids, I'd really appreciate it. There's one Warcraft one, there's a couple of Mass Effect story playthrough ones. They're all in the lab playlist that you can find that I've linked here. So do have a look at these different videos and let me know A, if you think they're any good, and B, if you do like them, if you think I should do them on this channel or if I should maybe put them somewhere else. Love your opinions. Just one final point on the future of this channel and Patreon. Now, I've been thinking a lot about how I can try to do more of all the videos and types of content and work with more creative, talented people to make longer, better, more customized videos and really cool stuff for you. And as a result, I'll be launching a Patreon. As these channel updates tend to go to a smaller audience than most of my vids, I figure you folks watching are some of, if not the most interested in my channel and videos. So a big thank you for that. And of course, as most people tend not to get to the end of YouTube videos, a big thanks if you got this far. You've got to be super specially interested. Awesome. The page is live now on Patreon if you'd like to take a look. I'll officially launch it when I've got a video made for it in the next few days or so, which will summarize it all. It's quite a lot of text at the moment. There's a TLDR at the top. Firstly, I'd love to hear your opinions on it so far. Call it a preview if you like. Please do give me your absolutely honest thoughts. What you think for, what you think against, what you think's good or not, your criticism and everything on it. I do kind of have three main questions. If you have a look at this page, does it make sense as to why I want to do this and where your support would go? Secondly, what do you think in general? And thirdly, what do you think of the rewards? Would you like more? Would you like less? Different rewards? Is there anything you'd include? Do you think it's too many? Or would you prefer perhaps just one level of rewards and people can contribute what they like? I'd really appreciate your thoughts. Finally, with all this talk of Patreon, I want to emphasize that the most important thing that I appreciate is you tuning in, you watching the vids, commenting and supporting me. If you can't support on Patreon or you don't think you're going to be able to, don't worry. Absolutely don't worry. I really appreciate that you watch the vids, and that's one of the best kinds of support I can have, so thank you. If you are able to get involved in that way though, it could be the start of some amazing things, but it's not a pressure thing, it is completely voluntary. If you're able to, if you want to, if you think my content is worth it and you're able to and all that kind of stuff, then that's awesome. But if you can't for whatever reason, if you just want to keep watching and supporting that way, then I really appreciate that just as much. So thank you so much. Cool, whole bunch of stuff going on there. Do let me know how you're getting on, do let me know how you're going in the comments below. Maybe I'll do a quick stream around when this video launches or over the next couple of days. I will let you know the timings of that too. It's always good to see you on streams, but naturally time-wise I can't always do as many as I'd like. I'll try and get some of those going a little bit more in future, even if it's only once every so often, but regular, so you can tune in. Great to catch up with you guys. Do let me know how you're going, what you think about everything that we've talked about in the comments. I really appreciate your feedback. It just makes me make the channel better and my videos better for you. Cheers for tuning in. I'm Hammeh. Take it easy, guys.